I question what I'm doing every single day of my life. I think it's the nature of making theater. But what happened was after I graduated NYU, during the time that I was at NYU, the dean of the school, Arthur Bartow, was very kind to me and he liked my work a lot. He came to everything I directed at NYU and he was very complimentary. And when we got time to graduate, I went to his office and I said, "Okay, Arthur, I'm going out into the real world. How do I get a job?" And he said, "Moises, you're going to have to start your own theater company because nobody's going to hire you." And I said, "But Arthur, you have been so complimentary of my work. I thought you liked my work." He said, "I love your work, but what you're doing is you're questioning some fundamentals about what theater is and what theater can be. And nobody's going to pay you to question fundamentals about theater.
Right.
Um, you have to start your own theater company so that you can have a laboratory where you can develop the work that you want to see because you have all these ideas, but how you implement them and how do you create work from those ideas is something that nobody's going to pay you to do." It was the best advice anybody ever gave me. So I created Tectonic Theater Project with a group of friends from NYU. And then the first 4 years of the company were incredibly difficult. We became known as the best kept secret in American theater because we were doing very daring work and the critics liked it a lot, but usually very few people came. We often had more actors on stage than audience in the theater. I remember we once did a two-character play by Frank Xavier Croix. It's called The Nest. And one person came to see the show. And of course, we did the show. And then years later, I had a show on Broadway, and this person came to me and said, "Mr. Kaufman," I said, "Yes." He says, "I just want to tell you that I've been following your work for a while." I said, "Thank you." He said, "I saw The Nest, and the night I saw it, I was the only person in the theater, and you still did the play for me." I said, "Oh, it was you." So we had a lovely moment together. But so yeah, so the first 4 years of the company were very, very difficult. It wasn't until I wrote Gross Indecency, The Three Trials of Oscar Wilde, that the company became well known. And that was the moment where we actually crossed over and then people started coming to see our work.